Hey, we is live.
Of course, man. What is this, man? This is in the building. And it's in the building.
Yes.
In the rolling snaps. Where we get together once and talk about things that are happening in pop.
Today, you trying to do the low speaking voice, but I don't think your mic likes the low speaking voice.
Doesn't matter. You heard me.
Trying to
You heard
get his love talking slow jams on.
me, man. Yeah, man. How y'all feeling? Everything good?
My man with the
There we
10.
go. There we go. Nah, yeah, we're good. We're good.
Everything's gravy?
Can't complain,
Yeah?
man.
Good. Don't
Okay.
know everything's gravy, but good.
Oh boy. Listen. I mean, we have a lot to discuss. We always have a lot to discuss. Shows are always loaded. Um, here's what has there are multiple things that we have to discuss
Okay.
Mhm.
that all have potential to have spoilers. We're gonna try to avoid spoilers completely
Mhm.
Okay.
because that's not what we do. Isn't that right, jokes?
Yeah, buddy.
Okay. Remember that.
Okay, here's what I want to do. Let me start with this. Um, Moon Knight.
Some happy
What,
people.
what about Moon Knight?
Is there anybody currently watching the show who cares about Moon Knight? I just want to know. I just want to know. And it's probably no. But this news from like last week about Oscar Isaac possibly doing this Moon Knight thing seemed to cause a stir. And I don't understand why. So here's what I want to know. Nope.
Mhm.
We've been down this road before.
We have.
What do you know about Moon Knight?
His name is Moon Knight.
My man. Okay. Okay. 10?
Yes, sir.
You know about Moon Knight.
He wears all white, and he's some type of Egyptian god or some weird. I don't know. That's about the extent of it.
All right. J. Robert Deans is interested. That's cool. I see Boba T. Oh, yeah. Going Amari knows. Moonlight was a great Die Hard prelude. All right.
Okay.
Uh, Here's the thing. Of all the characters that exist in the Marvel universe,
Mhm.
is there a particular reason why you think Moon Knight is even being attempted?
Mm.
I mean, probably the same reasons why they attempted like Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff like that. Like they have a track record of taking people like that and like Ant-Man and blowing them up and making them big. And maybe this is somebody that want to give that treatment.
The thing that they could do to work with it.
Yeah.
I agree with you, J. Robert Deans. Moon Knight, when done right, can be a deep dive into the psychosis of being a night vigilante after major mental trauma. I think that Moon Knight as a character is one who could be very interesting, especially with people trapped in their homes and with, like mental illness. So
Yeah. Yeah.
focused on currently. Um, Audience was trash. Hey, Ellis, get out of the
Oh,
chat,
no.
Hey,
bro.
Ellis,
Right,
I'm gonna have to
right.
take that bottle of Terramana from you. I think you already took a few too many shots already. I'm gonna take that
Yeah.
bottle from you.
Guardians movie was great. He trying to fix it. Listen, okay, so a couple of things. I don't want to dig too deep because this is definitely like we can ooh the tangent we can have. However, the success of Guardians that makes you feel like, all right, maybe Moon Knight we can do a thing. Maybe we can make a thing happen. Do you believe that they could do it with Fantastic Four?
You know what?
You know,
Like,
I got to quote Tony.
like Anthony just said,
Yeah.
and Feige we trust. Like, if it, no BS, if it wasn't for that, I would be like, no. But
Yeah.
Feige has shown he knows what he's doing, so I'll just leave it up. I'll just leave it up in his hands.
Mm-hmm. I know we've ragged on the Fantastic Four pretty much forever, but with the way the MCU has been, and with the success of pretty much every movie that has come out, like Feige and team putting in the helm, the director, I think Fantastic Four could possibly work finally. But Feige we trust.
Trash-tastic Four.
I don't. You know what? Honestly, at this point, I don't even think they do a Fantastic Four. I guess it would be them, but I feel like they would lean more into a future foundation thing. If they establish enough characters, they could maybe build something around it. I think Guardians
Yes, that is
stands
a
out
good.
because it's so different. Do y'all watch One Piece? Well, one of
Yeah.
us does.
Yes.
So two, I'm not as fully caught up as him, but yes, I do.
Gang. Straw hat for life.
Yeah, no, okay, I see what you're saying, Ellis. Guardians was a trash comic.
Right.
Okay.
Sure, I would. Yeah, I would. And is Moon Knight not a trash comic? I mean, for as interesting as the character could be, as well written as the character could be, I mean, obviously there are possibilities. I'm wondering why they seem to be leaning so heavily. And when I say that, I just mean it feels actually more left field than Guardians does. Guardians, at least, truly give you multiple characters. You know what I mean? Like it's a and has a place as a comedy, as a space odyssey. You can kind of, you know what I mean? Like Guardians, for all intents and purposes, could stand on its own without the rest of the MCU.
True.
I mean,
they could build a whole universe.
The fact that they were going after a stone that you knew was tied to everything else. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like, in terms of just being a movie, if you went and saw Guardians and you didn't see any of the rest of the MCU, you could be okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's, fair.
I have a feeling Moon Knight will work better as a TV show than as a movie. Like just more time to like the type of character like I'm learning like he is or whatever. More time to delve into that, like the psyche of him. You know what I mean? Instead of trying to rush it through 2 hours or so.
Yeah, I mean it something about them doing Moon Knight makes me wonder how seriously they took Cloak and Dagger. I mean, they never really tied it into the overall MCU. Show was a decent show. Had potential. I think maybe the worst part about that show was that they were kids. It might have been a little stronger if they were a little older. You know what I mean? And certainly they have had their moments in like the comic book area of being important for a moment. You know what I'm saying? Moon Knight is like, how important do you feel like Moon Knight is going to end up being important to the MCU going forward? Like, do you feel like they're driving at that in some way?
I feel like if they can get his story told right, and if they see the reception of how people take him, maybe they will make him some catalyst within inside of the MCU. Or maybe just like this will just be the test to see if if this is going to be we're going to introduce him into the MCU, is he going to be able to fit in with the group, or is this going to be like one of those things where we kind of keep him away from the almost like how the Netflix shows was, but maybe they'll acknowledge the fact that he's in the universe, but maybe somehow he won't ever actually tie it necessarily as a major crossover type of thing. maybe they'll just certain bad guy shows up. Oh, you know what? This is I don't even know any of his villains, honestly, or whatever you want to call for it. But maybe someone ties over, and then he jumps over into somebody else's and kind of does like that team up type of thing, depending on if this actual movie is actually successful.
I mean, look, here's the thing. I can't really say that I feel like Shang-Chi, which just wrapped shooting, by the way, necessarily deserves a full movie on the scale of like a Doctor Strange, any more than a Moon Knight, or less, for that matter. But I do feel like Shang-Chi gives him an opportunity to fix Iron Fist for some reason.
I mean,
slash fix the Mandarin, slash the tie-in to Iron Man just because of Mandarin, if nothing else.
Right.
It's interesting. I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like it shouldn't be important, and and I'm having a hard time getting excited about it. You know what I'm saying? Like Guardians of the Galaxy was kind of like just the fact that they were doing a Guardians of the Galaxy for me was like, all right. I mean, I don't know, but I trust them. You know what I'm saying? I don't even necessarily feel that good about Moon Knight. And Oscar Isaac doesn't necessarily make me feel better about it.
And who would you rather have, him or Shia LaBeouf?
I don't care, because it doesn't matter. Shia LaBeouf?
Shia LaBeouf.
Like I said, Foggy hasn't steered us wrong yet, so I
mean, is that true though? Because Thor 2 is still a thing.
True, but overall,
hey, look, Thor 2 that was just a bump. That was a bump. My man got back on. Yeah, that was just a bump.
It was an early bump.
That was just a bump. That was one of the whoa. Let me fix that right quick.
We're too fast going over that speed bump. It's
okay. It's good. Yeah. So.
Yeah, you gotta hang on it now. I mean, heck, he made me like Ant-Man. I hated Ant-Man.
Look, Thor 2 just needed to be in place.
You hate Ant-Man?
I did not like Ant-Man ever.
But you know what? Here's the thing. I feel like that's because you only knew the old Ant-Man. Like, you didn't even know.
That's very true. That's very true. So
this version of Ant-Man, like, I hate the old version of Ant-Man. Slim was a sucker. Like, straight up. Was I mean, listen, don't get me wrong. Like, Michael Douglas socked a man in the mouth hard, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that man in the mouth real getting hard. Like, he socked my man in the mouth hard. I was like, okay, I like it. Still, you know.
Yeah.
You know, there's a little. Scott Lang is a cooler, looser Ant-Man than
Hank Pym.
Even like, Hank Pym, like Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Hank Pym.
Oh gosh.
I made Ultron Hank Pym. I don't like that dude.
Nah.
I don't like that dude at all.
He up there with Cyclops.
Dang. Oh, you put him all the way at the top of your list. I was like, you put him all the way at the top of your list.
Hey, look,
really?
I don't like him. I don't hate him like I hate like Cyclops and Superman, but like I've never messed with Cuz.
He's still be a close
Superman,
3 though.
Leonardo.
Yep. All there.
But Ant-Man in with them?
He's not I don't think he's that high. He's just I don't like you. Just go over there with them. Just sit over there with them. I just don't like you.
You just sit with the folks I don't like.
Yeah, I don't hate him. Like if I see him, I wouldn't slap him on the street like I would the other ones.
Damn.
I mean, now that's.
Would you just kick him in the shin and run? Is that pretty much what you do?
Nah,
who's your favorite Ninja Turtle, Joe?
Honestly, I don't really have a favorite one.
All right, get off my shit.
Hey, look.
Listen.
Hey, I'll be.
Let me know. You be 100 with me after I tell you. I don't like. You don't get to have like a favorite Power Ranger or whatever, and not have a favorite Ninja Turtle. Like that's disgusting.
The only reason I will say, like, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I honestly did not. I didn't watch Ninja Turtles like that. I didn't read the comics like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. The real, I watched the movies, the OG movies. I watched those, and then the crossover that they did with the Power Rangers. But other than that, honestly, I didn't have that fascination with Ninja Turtles for some reason. I don't know why, but it was just one of those things that just.
Like ninjas.
I like ninjas, but
No,
I don't.
obviously you don't.
I don't know.
Obviously you
Who's
don't.
your favorite ninja?
Favorite ninja? Damn.
Yes.
Think.
You don't like ninjas.
Exactly.
You don't have. You don't like
Exactly.
ninjas. Like you didn't grow up with ninjas. Like that's a problem right now.
Hey.
Like the closest thing to a ninja you have
I had the Power Ranger
is
ninjas.
actually the Power Rangers.
Yeah, that was the closest thing I had to a ninja then.
That is trash.
That's
I'm sorry.
disgusting.
That is trash.
That's disgusting. You know how much? Ooh, you know how much cinema we gotta watch? Oh, we got so much cinema to watch. Listen, Tony, Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe, like that's acceptable. That's an acceptable answer.
Mm-hmm.
Folks,
How do you not have an answer to that question? I find it
because
like
JDF,
this.
okay.
his favorite ninja's the Green Ranger. Like the Ninja Turtles will beat the brakes off the Power Rangers. The brakes off of all of them. Squad up,
Yeah.
because they would kill them. Like the actual Ninja Turtles would kill the Power Rangers. Because they're killers. Train New York streets killers, bruh. Now it's a fact, for real. Cricket. Yeah, Chris.
You gotta
like,
understand
you gotta go
Crumpet.
over
The Crumpet is
Cricket.
Cricket.
That's real right there, bruh. Like, and look, I ain't even mad at Casey Jones is not a ninja though, Chris Lightning. You can't.
No.
Yeah, I didn't know that one.
Is Storm Shadow better than Snake Eyes?
I think that's a matter of opinion.
It is. I'm asking.
I don't for real. I don't really know between the two. Like I enjoyed both of them. Like
I'm gonna tell you what the answer is. I'm gonna tell you what the definitive answer is. The answer is Snake Eyes, and I'm gonna tell you why. Snake Eyes can't see.
True.
Storm Shadow can see. Snake Eyes can't see. He's a beast ninja and he can't see. He's Daredevil, but better.
Hmm.
He didn't get powers with his. He's just a ninja. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't get powers with his. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we have already taken this way.
Of course.
That's typically what happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jones, I'm gonna need you to get a ninja. Like I don't even. Let me tell you something. I recognize that most people's introduction to the Ninja Turtles was like the cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
They know orange and blue and purple and red. They might know names, might know weapons, right? Bow, sai, katana, like nunchucks. Like I get that. But like seriously, as like a comic book dude, like Eastman and Laird, black and white, Ninja Turtles, killing things, like killing joints, cursing and killing joints, like ninjas, dog. Like Foot Clan, them dudes would get murdered, dog, in the streets. Like them dudes would get murdered in the streets.
They all wore the red joints. All of them had red headbands.
Everybody had a red bandana, dog. They was straight sewer dwelling, hood thug ninjas, dog. Like so real out there. I need you to get hip, and I'm gonna tell you why. Cause I've been reading The Last Ronin.
Oh.
And I know we talked about The Last Ronin.
I gotta pick my copy up. I actually already paid for it. Just gotta pick it up from Third Eye.
Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
When you bought your copy of The Last Ronin, were you expecting it to be anywhere near that expensive?
Not at all. Not at all.
Me neither. And I know it's like a 5-part series.
Right.
That hurt a little bit, but I had to do it. Like for Eastman and Laird to be back together doing this again. Oh yeah, my man, Leatherhead, bruh. Straight. There's an alligator with a wife beater on, just roaming it. The Tim's on like.
That is funny.
With the southern mouth, I guarantee. Like just, yeah, straight up. Yeah, listen, Todd. Listen, this Last Ronin joint. I don't want to spoil it, but I will tell you that at least one of us was right about which turtle it is. At least one of us was right about that. I'll leave it at that. I don't want to mess it up for nobody, but That joint gets raw.
Okay.
That joint gets raw.
Okay.
$9 though.
I know.
That is expensive. That is expensive.
It is.
Yeah.
That's very expensive. And I didn't buy a physical copy. I bought a digital copy.
It's even
It
worse.
was still $9. That joint hurt a little bit. Like I felt like I should have got something for it. Like I feel raped. I don't know. I feel like
It's it coughed so hard his webcam burnt.
Happens from time to time.
Yeah. I also did pick up my my special dedication Spawn.
Yep. Got pick my
Okay.
up too.
With the Chadwick Boseman. I got a couple of those. Shout out to Rob Kalin over at Comic Logic for holding that for me. That was pretty dope. I mean, look, it's just the cover is important to me.
Right.
So, I dug that. All right, look, it's time to do it. Mandalorian season 2. We're not gonna do spoilers. We're gonna have some conversation for sure. First of all, Red Dog $8.99. Ty, that joint hurt a little bit. Like, are they doing this because they know I'm gonna buy it anyway, or is this actually a $9? Like, should this be $9? Like, I don't. Yeah, that joint hurt a little bit. All right. I feel like does an incredible job of like picking up in like true Star Wars fashion, like where the last joint, like where the last season left off. Y'all did both watch it, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, definitely.
What are our feelings? Where are we at right now?
Chapter 9 was clean.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. Everything I loved about the first season. You know, you go into the second season wondering like, okay, what angle are they taking? How are they going with it? And you know what I'm saying? Like to sit and watch that first episode, like, okay, everything's still there. Y'all on the same path. I'm digging it.
Yeah.
You know, J. Robert, I need you to finish.
I was like, did you finish watching season 1 yet?
Probably not.
And, you know, stop, dare I say, hating. I understand that you don't like the tropes that it borrows, but like,
that Tuscan Raid
sometimes when you borrow a trope or two, when you're doing well, and I feel like you're doing well, you know, it's cool. It doesn't feel copycat to me. It feels like, I mean, Star Wars as a whole is all stolen tropes. Am I tripping?
No.
Aren't Jedi, samurai, isn't that like isn't the whole thing? Aren't they?
Yeah.
Samurais
with powers.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
you know, they have their code of honor too and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
The entire concept of Star Wars is samurai in space. Like, it's a stolen trope. Like, straight up. We have just grown to accept it.
Just enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just enjoy it.
Yeah. You have literally cowboys with guns, lasers.
Yeah.
Versus swordsmen. Like, it's a stolen trope. Like, the whole thing is a stolen trope. There's this one guy who's the last hope, who's not really the last hope. We find out is actually the last hope and really isn't the last hope because he's like, what? Stop. Before I start my own war, let me just say, Star Wars at its base is some of the corniest product there is. Period. We love it by choice. like it does a lot, but it borrows from so much other stuff that like there are very like, dare I say, Superman like qualities to what Jedi can do. We make up new powers, we give them new abilities. They can, you know what I'm saying? Like some can force jump, some can force heal,
Mm-hmm.
some can force flip, some can lift entire huge ships, some can barely lift one at all. Some little magician, Jedi, samurai knights with no sword training but magic training can lift mud rhinoceri
Yeah.
with little to no effort. All
Yeah.
of them can apparently choke you if they want to. Like
Yeah.
it's like there is a certain level of like as people who enjoy pop culture, you make a choice
Mm-hmm.
to let all the stuff that's actually corny and stolen, you choose to let it go. You just, how else can you enjoy Fast and the Furious? In?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even trying to be funny. I mean, that's funny, but like, I'm not trying to be funny. Like, you know as well as I do that, like, you just have to let go of like, it's just mindless fun. It's like they're just making something that you enjoy. Like, it doesn't, you're beyond whether or not it, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you just,
Yeah, great car chase scenes and dope action. Like
that's it. That's
Mm-hmm.
fun.
all you're
Yeah,
there for.
yeah. I'm not going to watch them for like this Academy Award winning movie. No, I'm going to sit back and have a good time. That's it.
And that's kind of what you need if you like action movies. Like again, part of why the MCU works the way it does is because they essentially steal tropes from other movie types. Civil War is a political thriller,
Mm-hmm.
right? With people who have powers. Like that's what it is. That's why it does better than just your standard action. Because the truth of the matter is, the same freaking thing can only happen to John McClane so many times, dog. But we
Right.
still, Die Hard is still a thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's just certain things you just let it go. Like, they
I mean,
made a new
everybody,
Rambo like this
everybody
year.
borrows
Like,
from everybody. Like everybody borrows something from everything. It's just the way it is nowadays. Like it's hard to
If
people
it
to sit back
fits,
and make something
if it fits and
truly
it
like
works.
unique and creative and everything. Everybody's borrows
Yeah.
as long as it's done well. Like it doesn't matter. You know, it's when they steal something, then it's like bad. They're like, okay, now we're gonna talk about you. But as long as it's done well, who really cares?
I mean, and look, well is what I would say is in the eye of the beholder, right? Because we
Yeah,
have different experiences and different things that we like or don't like. Y'all know how I feel about like the Nolan Batman film.
Mm-hmm.
People love them. I don't hate them. I just don't think they're anywhere near as good as other people make them out to be. But I also understand that I come from an era of other Batman films that force upon me judgment
right.
that makes my eyes see them differently. So while I give Jokes a hard time for not having a favorite ninja, it's not his fault. He's too young to have a favorite ninja, technically. You understand what I'm saying? Like, now it is his fault that he chose the Power Rangers.
Stop it.
That did not
Stop
have
it.
to happen. I'm just saying, like, you could watch really, really good martial arts. I tried to watch Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon over the weekend with my youngest.
So
She
long.
was pissed, bruh. She was hot, bruh. She was, listen, I'm talking about full on, this is so boring. This joint good. It's a love story, and they fight. She's like, they're standing on the bamboo. You can't do that. You know what? You know what? People can't fly. The Hulk's not real. Why can't we just?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, she wasn't having. She wasn't having. I mean, and subtitles and all. He was just like, nah. This is the most boring thing I've ever seen. Her work ever. Which might be it might be true. It might be true. But it hurt me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they say it's your fault, Joke.
Oh
It's
well,
your fault.
I'll fix it
Marcus
later.
must have a favorite ninja. You know what I'm saying? Like you just, yeah. I don't know. I don't know how. Are ninjas not cool to you? They gotta be cool to you.
Never said not cool. Like I just like I
didn't say
mean, I don't have a favorite one.
You do. You're just not thinking about it.
And
I
that
guarantee it.
could be.
I mean, I just, yeah. No, I don't. I'm gonna need you to have a favorite ninja by actually, like,
Bias.
I feel like, even if you would have just thrown out a name of one of the Ninja Turtles, if you just been like, it's so and so. I mean, I might have challenged you, but at least you would have.
Yeah, you would have. That wouldn't have. Yeah, you would have.
I mean,
Could have said Scorpion. Yeah,
sure.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Pick a combatant, sir. I'm just saying, like, ninjas didn't go away. I mean, they're not like it was when I was a kid. Ninjas was everywhere. They were everywhere, bruh.
Ninjas are still here. It's still very relevant.
I mean, I think they're,
Depending on where you're looking.
yeah, I think there might be a little bit of a resurgence. I don't know if I would say, like, still relevant, like, never quite went away. Like, they went away. They're always there somewhere, but it wasn't like cool like it was when we was kids. Like, we would much rather have been ninjas.
Like Naruto is literally all ninjas.
Yeah, but he don't care.
That wasn't going to be my first.
He don't like ninjas.
Apparently.
Right? Am I saying? Or, like, when I say ninjas, do you not think Naruto? Does that mean, like, you think, like, all black cloak with the sword?
Right.
Like I'm thinking. See, I was thinking. My man Marcus just said 3 ninjas. Like I was thinking that. I don't know if I necessarily classify them as being my favorite, but that would have probably been one of the first things I would have probably.
Rocky?
I don't even remember
What you
any.
talking about? Wait.
I probably would end up saying I think Rocky is the one because one of them actually was actually in Power Rangers. If we're gonna go there with it.
I'm just saying, like,
I think this explains more why he hasn't gotten Ghost yet. Even though it's samurai focused.
I know his ass.
Even though it's samurai focused, but like, the more sneaking and stealthy part of it, like,
Yeah, I'm like, bro, just give me a new Tenchu. Like, I want a ninja game. You never played Ninja Gaiden?
Oh, most certainly.
But
I've most certainly played it, but I mean I'm not.
he said it all
But Dead or
excited.
Alive?
Yeah, because I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Huh.
Okay. He just don't like ninjas.
Oh well.
Yeah. Who's your favorite Power Ranger?
Just Tommy. That's the one. I mean, I guess you could throw him in classified as being.
Yo, you're getting ready to answer this wrong. You're gonna make me so upset.
Nah, because it's like. I like the green. Just the whole. I know you like the White Ranger more, but yeah.
White Ranger would body the Green Ranger.
Why upgraded powers? Is that where you're getting, or just?
Isn't that a thing though? Like, first of all, let me just think about this for a second. The Green Ranger was bodying all the rest of the Rangers by itself.
By itself, bodied all of them.
Bodying them back.
First dude
All
to throw
of
him
them
out,
by itself.
Megazord.
And you
Total
then you
disrespect.
send him to the White Belt, you're the best Ranger.
He gets an upgrade, yeah.
How's that not? And Green my favorite color. When the Green Ranger came out, I was like, oh! He was bad. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Favorite side of Papa. I can actually answer that one, even though they barely ever have them. That's onion rings. I can actually answer that one.
no, it's biscuits. The answer is biscuits.
Wait. I don't know how. That's technically not a side.
Sure it is.
Oh gosh. Shut up, I can answer that. It's onion rings.
No, it's not. It's not. It's the dry buttered biscuit.
I don't know why. I don't necessarily consider it to be a side though. Like,
Oh my gosh,
All right.
he gonna kill me.
I don't. I don't. Oh man. Is,
Oh my gosh,
hey, listen, Sin. Who's your favorite ninja?
Sasuke.
All right. All right. That was easy.
Yeah.
Why was that so easy?
His
Here's
argument-
the thing. You have a large ninja background. Like, you know some ninja.
Mhm.
You pick Sasuke.
Yeah.
Why did that happen? Why is he your favorite?
I like the character, just the attitude. I'm drawn more to those anti-hero types or whatever. So like,
Raphael's.
yeah, the Vegetas.
You hate
You know,
for it.
I don't have a real hate for him. It's just that everybody is on his dick so much or whatever. Like relax. He's cool, but he's not everything y'all make him out to be.
Isn't he though?
It's just all the hype. It's the hype around him that makes me not want to like him. That's pretty much what it is. That's all it is, really. I don't have no real thing with the ring or whatever. It's just that. But no, Sasuke is definitely my favorite. Like the Taylor
They
Vengeance.
want to know what your favorite candy is, dope.
favorite candy? I gotta go with fruit snacks. I mean, you want something like specific or?
I don't know. I just felt like you was gonna say baby bottle pop. That's
Never.
what.
He was gonna say potato.
You never
chips.
had a baby bottle pop?
I've had them. No, I've had them, but it's like
I know the word never came out of your face, so you was getting ready to lie to me.
that wasn't gonna be never.
What's the best flavor ring pop?
What is that? Strawberry? Strawberry. It'd be strawberry or green apple. Be between one of the two of them.
Like watermelon, but okay. All right. All right. Sasuke, Red Ninja.
My favorite. Sorry.
Oh, we're on the second season of Shippuden. Okay. Got a little work to do.
Oh yeah. Yes,
Get it right before the-
Madara is that dude by far.
Oh God. Yo.
Hey,
Yo.
listen, did y'all see that? Did I send y'all that Samurai Mandalorian
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
figure?
yeah, fire. I think fire.
My
Fire,
favorite ninja's the
Yeah.
blender. I can't.
Right.
It 100% is you.
Chop stuff up like a what? Chops it up like a what, Sin?
Like a ninja.
Like a Gensu, sir.
Oof.
A Gensu.
Oof.
You know what it is. All right, look, this Mandalorian.
Oh, we made it back to Mandalorian.
Y'all both thoroughly enjoyed it, correct?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
All right. Are you feeling the hunger for more? Are we still feeling? Would you have been okay if they didn't drop every episode? Would you just watch them all?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
we-
most certainly
of course.
would have watched them all. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean,
Are we still good with the idea of just waiting week after week after week?
100%.
I think it's good for him. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I dig that. I have a question. I'm gonna ask you guys to make a prediction.
Mhm.
Chat, feel free to play along. In what episode of season 2 will we first see the child use the force?
3.
Episode 2. We'll go see the next episode.
You say 2? You say next
I'm
episode?
saying next episode.
You think it's happening next episode?
I think it's gonna be something small, like whether he just ends up floating something or whatnot. I don't think it's gonna be a major thing, but I think we're gonna see it in episode 2.
The child was relatively chill in this first episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kind of like there.
Mhm.
Just
With his little
popping up,
faces,
just
yeah,
popping
with
up
his
at the
little
right
faces
time.
and noises, Yeah.
Get the little laugh in.
Yeah.
Hide.
This episode had a lot of Easter eggs.
Yes, it did.
A lot of Easter eggs. I highly recommend that. You're not gonna be able to catch up on everything like by watching the animated shows and stuff like that. It's too late if you haven't done it already. But I would recommend, like, there are several YouTube videos that kind of go over all the different Easter eggs. I would definitely look at it that way.
Going all the way back to the original movies, to the prequels, like everywhere.
Yeah, I've been seeing them sprinkled around the internet. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even catch that. Hold up, I gotta go watch that again. Like,
Yeah, there was some things. Mari said she made sure she had some Wi-Fi, some garbage Wi-Fi. So she could watch that. Like, one way or the other, that was happening. How you think it's gonna be a while? Like, what are we talking? Like 6 episodes in, gonna be a while?
Nah.
Also-
I don't think that's happening.
I also really enjoyed the new characters that they introduced too.
Hmm?
Well, you know what I'm saying, like the main new character they I thoroughly enjoyed him. Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know if you could say main. I don't know if you would just say main new
We're
character.
throwing them, you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
the main focus person, you know, like the
Or
show they did.
of
Yeah,
that
like,
episode, I
the
guess.
episode. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it was cool. I have a lot of questions. I feel like that's what a good episode does.
Agree.
It leaves you a lot of questions with you, and you feel like there's intent to actually answer.
Oh yeah.
And the fact that we are leaning into answering questions that are decades old
Woo.
right now
Woo.
is Jon Favreau. That's the other one I trust. Y'all got
Oh,
five. Y'all got
Favreau.
Favreau.
Favreau, I trust too.
trust him.
Oof.
Yeah, special guest character. All right, K-Town, I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, Cop Vance. Listen, I don't know. I agree. They don't overuse. Like, you can't just have. I mean, technically, there were several instances within this episode where clearly the child could have used some ability.
Mm-hmm.
And I sort of was expecting it. But I also feel like there's an odd unspoken partnership between Mando and the child. That's kind of like, oh nah, Slim got this. I don't even need this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're looking out for each other, but he got this. I'm gonna just sit back and watch this happen. You know what I mean, or whatever.
Exactly. Like, oh, okay. I'm gonna sit back.
Yeah. Don't listen. There were certainly parts of this episode that I felt like were extremely predictable. I mean, the ending was very predictable. The ending, the ending of the ending.
Oh man.
That we'll save for another kind of conversation.
Clean.
What's up, Nick? Is it episode 1 of season 2 or episode 9 of season 1? It is both.
Mm-hmm.
How about that?
9. They call it chapter 9.
It is the chapter.
Mm-hmm.
It is chapter 9 of the entire story.
Right.
Episode 1 of season 2. Which, when you have a continuation, would technically be the next episode of the last.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Marcus. He said, "Pop's good. I'm gonna enjoy my sippy cup."
Real talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to just sit back and watch this whole show.
Yeah.
Yep. Like, if
like
it gets serious, I got you, but
Like
you good.
I know when it's going down. I need to duck and cover and make sure and hide away. I know when that time, and then I know what time I need to come out here and actually get the action out here.
Mhm.
I would say I was happy with the action. Y'all know I'm a stickler for that kind of stuff.
Yep.
I was happy with the action.
I was
Cool.
solid. And they gave it enough time. Like, I know this was the longest episode so far. It came in at like 53 minutes or something like that. So, I mean, I think they did. Yeah, they kind of made a big deal out of it being like the longest episode out of everything. I mean, I'll take an hour, but I think they kind of want to not do that just to make sure that they can, put everything in place the right way and not necessarily overdo it. But I think with this episode, I think giving it that little bit of extra few minutes time did wonders, just to throw those, especially those Easter eggs, kind of to just throw them in certain places. I think that was done beautifully in there for it.
Yeah. I'd agree, Heather. I think that kind of playing it low is the build-up. That's why I think Sin might be on to something with we might not see him actually use the Force until the third.
I'm thinking the third. It'll be something. I don't think it'll be something major. It might.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, but it's not gonna. It'll take a while just to not to overdo it, not to oversaturate with the Force and all that kind of stuff. To kind of keep it where it is now.
Yeah. I just think he gonna do it next. He's just gonna like grab like food or something. Like how he grabbed the frog. I think he's just gonna like force grab the frog and just pull in so he can eat the frog or something like that.
Mando will lose his blaster and last second he might like,
toss it back
to talk to him or something like.
That'd be fun. That'd be funny.
I think it's gonna be something that's small enough for somebody else who's paying attention to notice it, so that they see it and go, "Oh yeah, that there's some ability." That, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's more of what it will lean into. That it'll kind of be the thing that tips off those who are kind of paying attention in the background. Oh, we need to see about this. That's kind of where I'm at. Oh man, you gotta listen, Jay Roberts. You gotta be careful with those memes and not being able to, you know, gotta be able to make them pump the brakes. I said how to do it, how to avoid them spoilers and so forth. Or there will probably be a robot chicken something.
Oh, that I'm surprised Family Guy hadn't tried to do something. I mean, it's just like Robot Chicken. They do those Star Wars episodes. They haven't done one in a while now.
Yeah, no doubt. It most certainly would be.
Yeah.
Certainly would. Yeah, man. Like I like the idea of taking what felt so much more like a Western for the first season and feeling like this one's gonna lean so much more into the other parts of what Star Wars is like. That it pulls us out of the Western a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, that gives us more of that lore. You know what I mean? I think that's one of the things that people find intriguing about it is the lore behind the Mandalorian. That you still have a show about a character who technically isn't actually from Mandalore.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I'm with it every week.
Yep.
Every week, I'm in there. Every week, and I, you know what? You might just maybe episode 2, Joe. Something slight.
Just something slight.
And something heavier in episode 3. Speed.
Okay.
It could be a thing. It could be a thing. Will Mando name the child?
Nah.
Well, how long can we really just continue
Keep going with
to
the
let
child?
The child be the actual name?
I think maybe by the end of the season, maybe he'll just start. It won't necessarily be like the name, but maybe he'll give him like a nickname or something other than the child to go off of. Or maybe it'll be like one of those inadvertent, somebody else is probably gonna call him something, thinking that it's like their child, but they're gonna give him a name or something like that. And then maybe it'll eventually it'll stick or something like that. But
I can actually see him going with the child for the whole season.
You do?
Yeah, just to keep the mystique about where he is and where they're trying to take him and
for
all
now,
that stuff.
until they want to put his name on T-shirts and all that good stuff, so people can buy.
It's already there.
The child is there, but give him a name and then start putting that on T-shirts and stuff as well too.
I mean, it might be hard to undo.
Yeah.
They already think he's Baby Yoda.
Yeah, but I mean, here's the thing. Feel like we're leaning much further this season into the father figure and the child this go around. Like leaning more into actually caring and being concerned. Like that was obviously a thing in the first season. But for the most part, the child was referred to as the child because the child was the job.
Right.
Now that the child's not the job, even though it is the job, I have been twisted to get the child back to.
Right. But you can tell it's more different now. It's like, no, the boy's like, he stays with me. Like,
that's the thing. Like, when you get there and you don't want to give up the child.
Yeah.
because the child is your son now, because you are the foundling, like everything has been set up from the first season. You're the foundling. You got found. You didn't have parents. You didn't have whatever, and the Mandalorians took you in, made you one of them. You took on their lifestyle, their what have you. You essentially have a foundling. You are giving back in the same way that the Mandalorians gave to you. I don't think the season ends. Without.
He's not gonna want to give it up at the end of the day.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like he's got to give him a name.
Eventually, of course, yeah.
By the end of the season.
If so, it'll be the last episode, I'm thinking. If so, I think they're gonna hold that off until maybe next.
Not season. Carl, dog.
Nah.
Carl.
No.
Yes, child is the new boy. I feel like the child can still be a thing.
Yoda lore,
but I do feel like the name. I think that's gonna be almost like a rite of passage. I can't just keep calling it
the child, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, how much time have they already spent together? You know what I'm saying? And like the resistance, you know how it is. It's like you don't name something because you know you're gonna lose it. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not keeping it. They tell you like you shouldn't name something. You know what I mean? Because then you grow an attachment to it. So like the mental trick of trying not to grow an attachment to the child eventually has to wane when you just decide like I think I'm gonna keep this joint.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
I don't feel like you can make that decision and still just keep calling that joint
the child.
The joint.
Yeah.
Yo, I wonder.
That is my joint.
I wonder if they'll try. If they'll try to
what?
like actually make it almost or give it like Baby Yoda in the show. Like once, like say we know the Jedi are somewhat going to be within this season. Obviously, you would think the Jedi would recognize, Yoda, and they're like, "Yo, he looks like a Baby Yoda." Maybe like they'll say something like that, but. Just for the sake of putting it, but I don't think he would keep it that way. But I think that would be pretty funny if they actually do that in the show just to say Baby Yoda and just to kind of, I guess, make it canon per se because someone in the show said it. But I don't know.
I would hate it.
No need to force it.
I was gonna say it will feel forced. I think.
Yeah.
they can write it in and make it feel alright, but yeah, I think Slim gets a name. I think the baby gets a name somehow. Now it could be that he gets them to somebody and they know who it is, and he has a name, and somebody tells him like, name is such and such. You know what I'm saying?
That's Lewis.
Yeah.
No, what's his name from Hangover? Carlos. This is Carlos.
What was up, Louis? Yeah, they might just know who Slim is, and that could be what it is. That like, the child already has a name and just couldn't tell him. You know what I'm saying, or whatever.
Either way, I'm excited.
Yeah,
no matter which way it goes.
No doubt. All right, look, let's get ready to wrap this up. We have a lot happening this week. We will have another show, cutscenes. I haven't decided yet if we're doing a regular show or we're going to stream and do another Extra Life practice run for the show. Maybe we'll mix it up and do both. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we have Extra Life coming up this weekend on Saturday, 24 hours, playing video games from 8 to 8. Let me just 8 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Yes.
Taking donations for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. Thank you to all who have already donated. Thank you to all who have already shared. Again, it's a big deal. Times are rough for everybody. But imagine being a kid in a hospital and being told like people can't come to you and whatever because COVID and so forth. Like, we do it every year, but it feels a little more important this year. So we're gonna try to raise a lot of money there. Some things happening. Some special things as we reach certain goals. Ain't that right, Sin?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So if y'all are unaware, there's a game called Phasmaphobia. It's a very, very scary game. And Tim's gonna play it by himself because we already reached the threshold that he had to hit in order for him to have to play it by himself. So,
Yep.
and that's the thing that's happening. And
Yeah.
what do we have to hit for you to shave your face? Jokes?
Oh no, I'm not shaving mine. No, Sensei.
No.
Actually,
Oh,
no.
no.
I think you missed that whole entire thing. No.
Nah, I didn't miss nothing.
Nope.
You're shaving your face.
Nah.
I know you
Cause
don't
you
want to
know.
get rid of the mustache because you just got it, but I'm just saying, like,
You better
all of
find.
this right here gotta go.
I will order a Pocky. At that point, I'll order a damn Pocky chip.
You would rather eat a pocky chip than shave your face?
Do you know how long it took to finally get the connection? The connection.
No, this came in last week.
No. Hey, listen, what if you don't, like, you keep the mustache? All the rest of it gotta go.
It ain't the mustache. It's the mustache and the connecting down here. That took like my whole life.
Leave just the connect. Shave the mustache and shave the beard and just leave a little
just
connection.
leave them joints right there.
What?
Why that look so bad?
Ain't nobody gonna see it because I'll be wearing masks 24 hours a day.
So I'm saying, so what else to make? You know what I mean? Like, it's for the kids. What's wrong with you?
I eat a Pocky.
What are you
chip.
doing? What are you doing for the kids? What are you doing? What's the threshold?
I don't know. I haven't figured. Well, that's what I was trying to do. I haven't figured it out yet.
Your days are no. I come to your house and shave your face myself. I ain't what? What? Yeah, I'm not shaving again. I feel like it wouldn't even be eventful. Like I'm not shaving again. I know Mari's on the team and she's gonna let people pick a hair color, and for every certain dollar donation, she's like put a sticker on her face. That's gonna be a thing. So that's cool. Sam, what's the threshold for you to shave?
If I reach my personal goal of 500.
Okay.
If I reach my personal goal of 500, comes off all of it.
Okay. Okay.
No, I don't like that. I don't like that look.
Look,
Like you plotting and planning.
man.
Oh no! 2 of them. Oh no, that's a no bueno. No bueno.
Boy,
Oh god.
your
Listen,
asshole.
I can appreciate, you know what I'm saying? Ate the Pocky last year. I shaved last year. Sin didn't do anything. So
He didn't do
we need to
nothing.
a couple-
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We need to do a couple of things, but I'm just saying, like,
Well, I'm shaving this year if I reach the personal goal, and I'm already stopped playing Phasmaphobia, so
What's like, the room.
wow. All right, so yeah, so it's gonna be a long day that day, but Saturday, y'all make sure you tune in. It'll be on our Loading Snacks Twitch channel. All of us will be streaming to our individual Twitch channels, as well, and that feed will actually go out to YouTube and Facebook and so forth. So anywhere you normally tune into us, you'll be able to check us out that day. Sin, you got to drop it, would you please?
yes. So let's shout out our top tier patrons, which are Anthony Cunningham, Susan Dortch, and Tyrone Carson. Thank you very much. We truly appreciate it.
I agree. We do appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah, Dave Roberts has there is no chill, but you know, we run a custom. It's okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's okay. We're good with it. We gonna find something, Joe. We gonna find something, bro. Something good, man. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna find something. I heard something about you. I heard you might paint your head.
Yeah,
Like that.
she was talking about dyeing my hair, and then I was just like, yeah, I'm already far gone from that. So then we switched, instead we could do the beard
But
and
you
do
got
it that
stuff on
way.
the side, like, you could.
I could
dye
do this.
your back.
So the visual is just trifling. you gonna dye the sides up?
That's how I feel.
Let's go
That's
for
how I feel.
side.
One side green, one side purple.
Yo, listen. Look at his face and see the lie. He has no intention.
What?
He has no intention.
None.
None whatsoever.
I would need a pocket chip to do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he was like, yeah, nah, I just eat something hot. I'm good with that. All right. All right, we're gonna come up with something. Listen, I appreciate everybody tuning in today. It's been a long day. I'm ready to give it up for a little while. So, oh nah, we not even gonna try no hair tonics or nothing like that. See if it grows back. We're just gonna leave it be. We're gonna leave it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody tuning in. As always, you guys make us, man. We really do appreciate you all tuning in. Y'all help make the show what it is because we get to
100.
chat with you guys in the chat. We will see y'all. We doing another dry run tomorrow.
I mean, for real, I don't see why not. Depending on what everybody's doing, I'm game.
We might be online doing a dry run tomorrow. We'll probably be online doing a dry run. And we'll be back to
Cutscenes.
cutscenes on Thursday.
Yep.
Friday, I don't think you're gonna see me.
Nah,
Saturday,
that's the karma. That's the karma for the storm.
I know we gotta prepare everything, getting prepped.
Yep. Get our loaded snack. Get prepped up.
Clean my Wednesday. Go shopping.
All that.
I mean, it's so comfortable.
You ain't lying.
Buy a new pillow. I think I'm gonna buy a new pillow for behind me. Just to keep.
Okay.
All right. Listen, again, great show. Appreciate y'all. With that, we're out.
Yes.
Toot and lose. What it do, snackers and snackettes? Did you like what you just saw? Would you like to help us grow? Here's what you can do. Shoot over to patreon.com/loading snacks. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on your favorite platform of choice. Appreciate you.